Good evening, sneakerheads. YouTube, Instagram, it's me, London Link, aka the Sneaker Speaker. Thank you for joining me this evening. Big unboxing. Admittedly, maybe I should have brought this to the lens a little bit sooner. But yeah, we're gonna get into this one. As always, large up my guys down in Selfridges, Offspring HQ. Big W, man, and always appreciated. Shelf obviously screaming clues. Don't normally mix it up, but I just felt it was relevant for this one. Before I ramble on, I'm gonna get straight into it, man. We're gonna flip the lid. Let's talk about the shoe that we need to talk about. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's good. What's that inside? Oh, wrappings from a little snack that I picked up. Let's get rid of the bag. And yeah, man, receipt attached there as well. Let's put that down. But yeah, if you know, you know. A little bit different there. We've got boxes in plastic, box with holes in it. Come on, guys. Come on. And it opens quite peculiar as well. But yeah, man, from afar it might look like a normal J1 box, but it's far from regular. Yeah, man, we got this open flap here with the blue. Okay, that pulls out a little pamphlet. Okay, we will get into that, but we've come to look at shoes. Yeah, maybe we'll have a peek at that in a minute. But yeah, let's get this box open, man. It's quite, like I say, it's quite a different one. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up how I want it to. Pulled out that blue tag, that released the book. And then we've got this little slot here to pull out. It's like Russian dolls, man. It's like box in a box in a box in a box. I'm not going to signature dash this box. It feels weighty, man. And I might mash up something in here. Inside, something like from a Busta Rhymes video, all silver metallic inside there. But yeah, we're not gonna dash that one. Inside, we have, okay, it hasn't got a lid, but it's like another see-through parcel. You see on the packaging there, you've got the Jumpman with what looks like a fire-breathing dragon with the V.A.A. 26. I'm going to make sure that you can see this good. Let me see that in the camera so you can see it too. Yeah, you can see the slightly different. Yeah, the packaging is definitely different to what we're used to. Big up Offspring, man. Super Saturday. Big W, man. Yeah, back to the shoes. Let's get them out. Yeah. Something rather special going down today. Like I say, man, maybe I should have brought these to the lens a week ago. But we here and we couldn't let it slip. We couldn't just let it go past. We had to show these ones, man. Let me get rid of this packaging real quick. And yes, man. I'm gonna show you this one, yeah? Look at all the laces on there, man. Purple, black, light blue, and obviously we got the white inside. Classic Virgil blue tag boinging on these ones, and the The pair that I'm going to bring to the lens is actually the one without all the accessories on. We've got this little drop tag here, made in China. We can tuck that in while we talk about the shoe while I bring it to the lens. But yeah, man, a big pair, a big pair. Just a pair that I never actually thought I'd own, if I'm 100% honest with you. Yeah, like I say, I will bring it closer to the lens in just a moment. Release date for these was the 4th of April, 2026. Yeah, the Virgil Abloh Archive Jordan 1 Alaska. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just grinning here like a Cheshire cat because, like I say, man, I never thought it was a pair I would own, man. These went for ridiculous amounts of money when they released the original 10, you know. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. Let me bring these up in close to the camera so you can see what's going on. Look at it, man. It's just, I don't know if it gets any cleaner. Yeah, we got this aged midsole. That's probably a big difference compared to the original one that released, with the air where you would expect the air unit to be. Plain white outer sole, you know. Then we've got, going into the upper, we've got a very soft, like foamy feeling fabric for a lot of this upper. It's not the camera, it's a tinge blue. You know, you got this big white oversized stitched oversized swoosh. What I mean to say is, like, the way that it's stitched there, you know, it looks like it's coming off of the shoe. Very much like reminds me of like Blueprint settings, you know. No colouring in on that Jordan logo on the wing there. And you know, we've got the white mud guard, white laces, the usual unfinished tongue, big orange Nike hair there on the tongue label. Inside these wings, you've got the 85. Yeah, and just like the whole unfinished look on the shoe, you've got this little bit of suede on the outside, and then on the inside you'll see, then I get rid of that tag again. One of the difference between the other pair and this new pair is saying V.A.A. for Nike Air Jordan, yeah, rather than Off-White for Nike. R.I.P. Virgil, man. The legacy continues. Big pair. Man, like I say, when these originally released, obviously everybody wanted to get their hands on whatever they could from the original 10. It was a time to be around and to be involved in sneakers, man. The hype was real. Probably, I might even make a statement and say one of the biggest kind of launches that we've seen in a very long while. That the original 10 made waves in the community. As if you were there, you will know what I'm talking about and what we're going through. But yeah, man, numerous retailers had these. Everybody had these in raffle. I saw so many retailers. I thought we're just going to be flooded with pairs, but I don't personally think there's that many pairs out there. It'd be interesting to know, you know, the numbers for these retailers and the raffles that they were doing, because personally I entered a lot of raffles. Probably every one that I saw, I thought, you know, let's put an entry in, and I got 0 other W's. you know. So very, very grateful again to my guys down there in Offspring, man. Yeah, tremendous pair. Totally gassed up, man. The first from the V.A.A collection, you know. Be very, very interesting to know what we've got coming up next. I don't know if these ones are a tinge bluer than the original. Like I say, the original 10, they dropped 2018, if I stand correct. And now V.A.A.'s mission is to keep Virgil's work alive. And it certainly works with this pair, man. Huge. I'm not even sure what laces I'm going to put in there. But yeah, man, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, as white and as you would think, you know, it's more or less all over white, apart from this little blue tinge. You would think that that's quite boring, but a shoe's never been more exciting. Yeah, man, big up Virgil, man. And yeah, glad to add these to the collection. The original we called the Euro, and I think that was obvious reasons. It was a Euro only release. So I'm sure the rest of the globe are very, very happy to see these surface and to be able to get their hands on a pair, man. What will we see next? Let's have a brief little flick through this book, see what we've got going on. Okay. Looks like we might have some like original sketches and stuff from Virgil. I don't even know what I'm going to be showing. Just flicking through some random pages, man. Something I'm going to have a look at in more detail. Modernism is not new. Okay. So yeah, it'd be interesting to have a little flick through that. Let me give you a little crep check for today. Pleased with the shelf, man. Obviously some Jordan 1s, and then we've got a couple of the off-whites up there as well. The ones I was blessed to be able to get. If I'm honest with you, until now, they were my only two off-whites. Yeah, little Air Max 90 and them Grim Reaper Blazers, you know. But yeah, we got a third pair now on feet today. Again, recently put these on foot for the first time. The Jordan 1 Rare Air. Very, very nice pair. I like how these blue and the red just mixes. You'll see this this black swoosh. I didn't actually realize it was like a rubber weight kind of thing, exposing some red underneath. I thought it was just the thickness that was red, but no, it actually goes to red if you would like it that way. I'll see what naturally happens, man. But guys, big up yourselves. Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you for tuning in. You can catch me on Instagram, Official Sneaker Speaker. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, all that lovely stuff. And I'll see you again real soon.